Hey guys, I wanted to come and do a video response to a comment that I received a little while ago on how do you begin to homeschool your special needs child. So I'm going to share, give a couple of tips and share some of the items that I have here. And if you have any further questions, by all means leave a comment, but I just don't want to make this video long, and I don't want it to be an overwhelming video. Is basically what I'm saying. So we're going to jump right into it. The first thing I want to say is don't try not to stress. That's easier said than done, but try not to stress about it. You most likely already have some of these items in your house, and it will be a good start for what you want to do with your child. The next thing I want to say is you basically have to go by your child's ability or lack of. If your child is high functioning, you may be able to do more with them. But I can really only speak on the low functioning end because that's where my son is at. He's low functioning. So the tips that I will be giving and the things I'll be showing are for kids that are low functioning. I mean, and if I'm not saying that kids that are high functioning can't use this either, but like I said, I just can only speak from the perspective of a parent that has a low functioning child, a child that needs a lot of hand over hand help, a child that needs things that are really basic in some regards. So the first thing I'm gonna mention is math, because that can kind of stress a lot of us out. Math, if your child is like my son, you don't have to stress about math. Keep it simple. We do addition and subtraction. And I keep it easy because he can't tell me, Mommy, 1 + 1 = 2 and 2 + 2 = 4 and stuff like that. But I still do it because that helps the brain. And I want to say anything you do with your child that's stimulating the brain is good, especially for kids that have brain injuries like anoxic brain damage and cerebral palsy. I firmly believe that doing things that causes their brains to work and to process is good for them. It's good for them to get that physical exercise and the stretching and the OT and the PT. That's good too, but it's also good to work the brain, because I've mentioned this before. We don't know how long it could take for a brain to heal. And I think it's good to at least give our kids the basics. That way, if something does happen to where they gain more abilities and they can understand more, you have a baseline to work from. And I've always said with my son, if one day he's 25 years old and he starts, the Lord, he's blessed, a miracle has happened in that regard to where he can talk and he remembers 1 + 1 = 2 and 2 + 2 = 4. Well, that's a baseline. And so we can move from that. So I just want to encourage you that stimulating the brain is important. So with math, like I said, we keep it simple right now. We do addition, subtraction. We do non-standard measurement, which basically that means you take an object that is the same shape and size. So for example, these little fuzzies, and you would use these fuzzies or paper clips. That's another good example. Paper clips to measure another object. So you could take paper clips and line them up. You could have your child line the paper clips up. And again, if you have a child that needs hand over hand help, you help your child push the paper clips up to the object. And then after you guys are done, you count how many paper clips high that object is. You can do patterns with pom-poms. You can count the pom-poms. You can, if your child has can see the colors, and even if they're visually impaired, you can still do it. You can just tell your child, we're going to count all the pink fuzzies. And with my big guy, I put it close to his eye. Again, with him being visually impaired, I don't know what he can see. He may be able to see the color. He may be able to see the shape. He may be able to see both. but I make sure I put it close to his eye and say, we're going to count all the pink fuzzies. Then we lay them all out, and I help him, hand over hand, count each fuzzy, and he touches each one. And then we, at the end, I say, oh, there's 10 fuzzies, or 10 pink fuzzies. So that's that for math. For science, you can have your child help like with cooking or baking. You can have them help scoop in a half a cup of flour, or you can help them, they can help stir. That's simple. And we've done it with my big guy, and he likes it. He likes to stir, holding the spoon or helping him hold the measuring cup to pour something. He likes that. You can do little science projects that's easy to do. You can Google science projects, and you can adapt it to your child. What else do I want to say? There's certain shows you can use that has science and math in them. We like Leapfrog, Word World. It's a Big, Big World. You can use those shows. They have science, math, language arts, phonics in it. And that's helpful. Again, my big guy can't say cat and dog, but he hears the sounds of the words. And again, if one day he's able to talk and he says cat or mom, I believe he will know how to say these words because he's heard me say them. And then we expose him to these type of shows where they reinforce phonics and stuff like that. So those are some things that you can do as well. For sensory therapy and vision therapy, if your kids like lights, like my big guy, he likes lights. I got this from the Dollar Tree. It's a fiber optic light, and it has different settings. And the child can touch it and look at the lights. You can turn the lights off to make it darker in the room. This was $1. Where's the other one I had? Oh, here's the other one. The next thing I got at a store called Five and Below is a strobe light. And he likes this as well. So if your child is not sensitive to light, these will be cheap options for sensory or vision therapy. This is an option for speech. This is the Leap Phonics Pond, and it has different games on the side. It has different games. It has just the ABCs where you push, and it says the ABC. It says A. Then it has the letter sounds. So you could push the letter, and it would say A says ah or A, because A is a vowel, so it has two sounds. You can push B, and it says B says buh. And so I can use this with my big guy, again, reinforcing the phonics sounds and stuff like that. And we can even do simple spelling. They have the option down here for a spelling game, so you can make 3-letter words. So I can help him spell cat by helping him push C-A-T, and then the game would say cat. And so he would hear that. He would hear the letters coming together to make a word. So, and I got this at the thrift store. It was $1.50. So you can look for something like this that's inexpensive at your local thrift stores. And this can be a speech game for your child. The next thing I wanted to show you that I got from the thrift store as well. A lot of the things I'm showing you guys I got from the thrift store. So I do want to say that if you're starting off homeschooling, go to the thrift store. You don't have to spend a lot of money buying materials for your kids. You can go to the thrift store. This is a geography game. It has buttons. Up here you push the animal, and then down here you push. It's hard to see which way I'm doing it, but you push the animal up here. So I had my big guy push the animal, and then we push down here the class, the habit, the size, the diet, facts, and the region. And I would have him push each button so we can hear the facts about that animal. This is a geography game, a geography toy. It has two sides. On this side it has there we go. On this side, let's see if I can do this and see. I don't think I'm going to be able to. But on this side it has so many countries. And on the other side it has so many countries. And then up top it has facts, words, counting, music, find, and did you know. So you could push a country and you can find out a fact about that country. You could push a country and you can hear words in that language. You can go to counting. You can hear counting in that language. You can go to music. You can hear music from that country that you pushed. And my big guy likes this. Him and his little brother will play with this around him and talk to him about what he's hearing. And we like this. Again, this is another toy that I can have my big guy push. And he gets the response. Another thing you can do is you can make sensory bottles. Very inexpensive. My big guy, he likes the little gems from the Dollar Tree. He likes the sound of it. It makes him smile. So something simple like this. I've done a video where I showed how I made these. I will try to link the video below. I'm not good at linking videos, so if the video doesn't link in the description box, just go to my page and go to my playlist of DIYs, and it will be in that playlist. I also have a video of how I made my own sensory board for my big guy. So definitely check those videos out. The next thing I want to show you is these little hand exercise balls. My brother got these for my big guy for his last birthday, so for his 12th birthday. And we use these. I show these in a video of homeschooling him. You can use these to do hand exercises to help with the grip and stuff like that. So very simple. And portable massager. I got this at a yard sale for $2. You can use this to help massage your child. It could be, massage therapy. So something simple like that. Like I said, it doesn't have to be hard. You just have to figure out what works for you and your child. And it's going to be some trial and error, but you guys can do it. I hope this video helps. If you have any more questions, please let me know. And I'll see you guys all again later. Bye.